morning! Welcome to Sergio's Cooking Hour! All-Stars, Spring Edition! I'm glad you're here because we're going to be making something extra special today. That's right, this spring we're going to be making muffins. So, start the clock. Today we're going to be making muffins completely from scratch. That's right, no cheating here. So, let's take a look at the ingredients we're going to need. First of all, you'll need milk. But I like my muffins a little tastier than the average person, so I use half and half. That's right, half and half for me and half and half for you. Now, this is a pretty big jug, but I like my jugs big, so we're going to be just fine. The second ingredient you're going to need is a package of muffin mix. That's right, you can't make muffins without muffin mix. So go ahead and get yourself a package and we can make these things from scratch. I don't even know how to make these damn things. Oh, hey, so let's get started. Now, you're going to need a few tools. Of course, they're pretty common kitchen tools. If you don't have them, you can find them. A bowl, of course, a large mixing bowl. A rubber scraper, or some might call it a spatula if they're idiots. And, of course, a whippity-doo-lot. You put those in your bowl, and then you get your muffin mix. Now, I spent a little extra to get the kind with a pre-tear. Look for this when you're in the store. Really get close up and look for that little spot. That's how you know it's good. Next, we're going to go ahead and put these dry ingredients, and you know they're dry because there's no liquid. We're going to go ahead and tear this open and pour them in the bowl. And let's pour it in the bowl. Look at that. It looks hard, but it's actually easier than you think. When you're done with your dry ingredients, then it's time to move on to your wet ingredients. You'll know they're wet because they're mostly made of liquid. So, let's get a measuring cup. And for this recipe, we'll need half a cup of milk. Or in our case, half and half. Now, you might be saying, how much is half a cup, Sergio? Well, if you look closely at this measuring device, it'll tell you how much half a cup is. It's conveniently 1/2 of a full cup. So let's go ahead and get this and pour this out. We're going to want to get real close here, because if you mess up even a little, your muffins won't come out correctly. Okay, so get it nice and close so you can see exactly how much you're pouring here. Go real slow, and you keep going till you reach that half. Oops, we got a little bit too much there. But I know what to do in that scenario. You just drink the extra. Now that we've been going for a while, let's do a check-in of the clock. We're still on time. We're doing okay. So, next we're going to go ahead and combine the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. One of the hardest parts about baking is this section. So, be very, very careful. You might have to practice. Let's see how I do this time. Oh man, I did it! Okay! Then you're going to want to mix them all together for a good, 30 seconds to a minute or so until it's mixed. Moistened, some might call it, or moistened, or wet, or crunchy, smooth. These are all adjectives you can just use to describe the muffin mix. Let's take a look at the bowl there. Yeah, now you'll know it's good. Yep, doing good. It's tasting good. Keep mixing. We're almost there. Perfect. Let's move over to the muffin tin. Now that we've mixed the muffins, we need to preheat the oven so that when we bring the muffins over here, it'll be nice and hot and ready for them to go. So we need to bake them at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So we press the bake button and choose 425 start. There we go. Now, some people might choose to cook their muffins at 850 degrees Fahrenheit. That way they bake twice as fast. But we got plenty of time on the clock, so we'll stick with 425. You're going to go ahead and need your muffin tin. Our muffin tin can hold 12 muffins, which is a lot. So we're going to put them there, and to make things even easier, we're going to use these paper muffin cup holders. And what you do is you just you take them like this, And you can use 1 or 2 or 6. I'm going to use 1 per slot, and we put them in the muffin tin. Welcome back! So, our muffin mix is all ready. Now it's time to pour it into the tin. Let's take a look. I use an ice cream scoop, even though this isn't ice cream. It's okay. If we take it over here, we're going to want to fill each of these little spots about 2/3 full. Now, we got to keep an eye on that clock because we only have an hour to make these muffins, so let's do this quick. I don't care what he said. The budget said, and then we gotta fill all the... I'm the one that looks like an idiot on the street, okay? Yeah, well, Tim's fired. So, welcome back. As you can see, we're gonna have a couple of ghost muffins. That's okay. No one minds. They're lighter on calories, and they're easy to make. We'll just pull these out here, and after they finish, if you're watching your weight, you can have the ghost muffins. The rest of us will have the regular kind. Now, we take these and we're going to bring them to our convectional oven. Now that our oven's preheated and we have our muffins in the tin, we can put them in the oven so they'll bake. So we bring them on over here and open this up, and I guess we put them right in here. There you go. You're going to want to keep a close eye on your timer so that your muffins don't either burn or come out raw. Now, my many years of baking have taught me that we're going to want to cook these for roughly 14 to 17 minutes. So let's keep a close eye on that clock and see how it goes. Well, our timer just went off, which means the muffins must be done. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, these look real good. Yep, nice and hot. Now, I'm wearing an oven mitt because I don't like to burn my hands. So I'm going to pull these out and set them down here to cool. Now, there's a little trick I'm going to teach you that I taught myself. I take a toothpick and you poke it into one of the muffins. Then you pull it out and you look for something. I don't really know what, but you look at it and you say, yeah, that looks good. I could eat that. And then you know it's done. Well, it's almost time to eat. We've let our muffins cool for a minute or two, which means they're pretty much ready. The real question is, how do we get these out of here? Well, there we go. That worked. Time for a taste test. Okay, open this bad boy up. Yummy. Well, everyone, thanks for watching. And for watching Sergio's Cooking Hour, All-Stars, Spring Edition. Let's do one last check-in of the clock. We just made it. I hope you enjoyed these muffins, and you make them for some friends. Until next time, half for me, and of course, half for you.